week number 2 of quarantine. Hopefully things are going okay, not going too insane, and not killing your siblings, and hopefully you're still able to connect with other folks online and such. So at church we're going through this time of prayer and fasting. It's pretty cool, I think. We actually started doing this before the COVID-19 hit the U.S. I think this is a pretty amazing time to, even though our lives are violently interrupted and that this could be a huge source of frustration, it also allows us an opportunity to take a step back and to reevaluate. It forces us to slow down, and it's a great time for seeking the Lord's face. So with fasting, I was thinking about, what does it look like to fast? And yeah, you can give up stuff. You can give up food. You give up sweets. You give up media or whatnot. And I was reading through the Bible, and Isaiah 58 talks about true fasting. Instead of reading the whole chapter, I'll kind of just paraphrase. But the Israelites are saying, "Hey, Lord, we're fasting here, and it doesn't seem to be working. Like, it doesn't seem to. You're not answering our prayers. Like, what's the deal? We're going through this." And God comes back to them and says, "Yeah, but when you're fasting, you're fighting with others. You're exploiting your workers. You are selfishly pursuing your own gain. How is it that you think this fasting is going to cause me to turn towards you, or to that your prayers will be special because you think you're giving something up?" He's like, really, true fasting is when you loose the chains of the injustice, you untie the cords of the yoke, and to set the oppressed free. Is it not to share your food with the hungry, to provide the poor wanderer with shelter, to clothe the naked, not to turn away your own flesh and blood? And then God says, "Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will appear quickly, and your righteousness will go before you. You will cry for help, and I will say, here am I." I think that's a huge reminder for us to, during this time of prayer and fasting, that our relationship with God isn't just this isolated time in the day, and then we do the rest of our life. I think our relationship with God should fully impact how we interact with others. How are you treating your siblings and your parents, your coworkers, if you're still able to work during this time, any type of peers that you interact with, and as you see opportunities to share Christ's love, are you engaged in that? Are you asking, "Lord, how can I share your love with others, either with words or with deeds, or whatever it is?" But be asking the Lord, what is it that you're doing? How is it that I can join you? I think that really is at the essence of fasting, where you're putting aside your plans, your priorities, and saying, "Lord, I want you. What is it that's on your heart?" And so I encourage you with that to press into the Lord and say, "Lord, what is it that's on your heart, and how can I be joining you?" So love you guys, praying for you, and I'm looking forward to reconnect with you at some point. Thanks.